Hello, this is Rentak, otherwise known as Glenn, and this is Vanguard Saga of Heroes, a game by Sony Online Entertainment that recently went free to play. As you can see, it's got a marketplace where you can buy a bunch of stuff. We'll go into that later. This is my druid. It's the first character I ever made in Vanguard. I kind of abandoned it shortly after beta. Well, obviously I didn't play it in beta, but shortly after the game came out to play a cleric. But I've recently rediscovered it. And I really like the druid. It's probably my favorite class in the game. And I'm about to show you why, because it kites very well. It's very easy to kite with. And as you can see, I'm going to snare a mob, and then I'm going to apply some dots. And one of the cool things about Vanguard, well, I didn't get to show you that, but one of the cool things about Vanguard is, let's put some less powerful dots on him, that you can cast while moving, which consequently makes kiting a whole hell of a lot of fun. I can only imagine what this is like on a bard. This one's higher level. I can go up to him. Let's put our main dot on him. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got a crit so that I can put the big dot on him. And now I can zap him with lightning strike. Druids are DPS casters in Vanguard. They're not really healers. Although they do have some heals, it's not really what they're intended to do. My bag's full. Or am I just experiencing an immense amount of lag? No, no lag. That was weird. Oh, I think I know what it is. It might be unique and I already have it. Is it? Yeah, unique, soul bound. And I already have one. So it won't let me get it. I'll have my bags a little bit better. I really like this game. I've always liked the class design. I should probably find some more powerful mobs to go after. Now, one of the things that proves that a druid is a DPS class is, you'll see I slowed that guy. See this ability Starfall? Costs phenomena points instead of mana. Watch this. Yeah, that was a one-shot. And that's just cool. I think druids are probably the biggest burst DPS class in the game, although they will be out DPS'd by most of the other classes, I'd imagine, in long fights. But if the fight's only going to last, like, 20 seconds, you're druid. Yeah, he's going to be top DPS. But I've always liked utility classes, and druids bring buffs and like berries that give you mana back and heal you to the fight. But regardless, I really like this particular class, and I've always enjoyed this game since beta, to be honest. It just had some very big performance issues, which Sony has mostly ironed out, although right now there are some lag issues with lag spikes, disconnect issues since it went free to play. I think most of that is due to the fact they didn't expect this many people to come back to the game. Which, if that's going to be if you're going to have problems, I think having your problems be related to having too many people playing your game is better than having them being related to having too little. It's suspected that an update they did, I think in April, also caused some issues. Unlike a lot of people, I have confidence they'll probably track it down pretty soon. I mean, they do have a vested interest in that. So, I was impressed enough in the game to where I went from a free player to subscribing. I did a 3-month subscription, which essentially comes to about $10 a month, which I think is more than worth it for the entertainment value I get. I'm hoping to do some dungeon runs, which is primarily what I play this game for. Getting some friends together and doing dungeon crawls, because it has some fantastic open world dungeons in this game. And I really want to play those and record them. I have a few issues right now. I would really like to have a video editing program that's better than Windows Movie Maker, which I somewhat despise. It keeps putting my videos in a big black box, and I don't know how to fix that. Probably because I'm an idiot. Oop, counterspell. If anybody has any ideas on a better video editing software that is, well, free, please tell me. Put it in the comments or something below. I really need a better video editing software. In the meantime, I'm just going to be putting these up raw. I'm getting a bigger hard drive soon so that I can make longer videos. There's pretty heavy story elements in Vanguard, specifically the orc starting zone, which I intend to take a level 10 character all the way through so that everyone can see the depth of story elements. There's a lot of people that play this game strictly for the role-playing aspect, and I want to display that despite the fact that I don't really do role-playing in these games. But I appreciate that a lot of people do, and they enjoy that a great deal, and I want them to come in and play this game and enjoy that, because the more people that are playing this game, the happier I am, because the more people I have to group with. It's a very group-dependent game, and you will notice that if you go up against a 3-dot, which the difficulty level is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 dots, 6 dots being raid mobs. But if you go up against a 3-dot of your level, you could potentially get killed. 3 dots, the difficulty level is something to be respected. It's serious business. Regardless, this is my first test video, and I'm hoping that people have an interest in the game and have an interest in me doing some of these. Please leave a comment below on any advice to improve this. I understand that I need a new microphone. That is something I'm working on. I thought having the hard drive so I could actually do videos was a little more important in the short term. In the long term, I intend on getting a better microphone, and I really need to get a better video editing software. I'm hoping to buy a copy of Adobe so I can possibly use the Adobe video editing software, but I'm not sure. That may be far too expensive for me to get a hold of. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Glenn, otherwise known as Rentak in most games, or some variation of my real name, Glenn. I hope to see you in Toulon, and check out Vanguard Saga of Heroes. There should be links below to the main site so you can download it and play it for free. Have a nice morning, evening, or wherever the hell you are.